Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the first episode of Brainstorm. This is my new show where I try to give you a glimpse of what's new in the world of science. So let's jump right into things with our first story from the world of medicine. Researchers at Pittsburgh and Stanford University have gained new insights into the disease toxoplasmosis. When studying the organism that causes the disease, they discovered that one of the first things it does to infect a cell is inject them with pseudokinases. Pseudokinases are enzymes that used to transfer phosphate but have since gained a different function. And the reason this is kind of a big deal is because it was originally thought that these pseudokinases were relatively inactive. But as the researchers showed, they may be crucial to the organism's ability to infect host cells. And just to rub it in to the creationists, this is an excellent example of evolution because, as I said earlier, they originally transferred phosphates, but the gene section that originally sequenced those proteins went under many duplications and mutations, turning it into very different and functional proteins. Our next story comes from the world of genetics, and I don't want to overhype it too much, but we might, and I stress might, have to re-examine how we look at heredity. Now, the reason I say this is because when studying a lineage of mice, for one generation, there was a mutation that helped them regulate blood sugar. This allowed the mice with that mutation to stay skinny while on a high-fat diet. However, even if the descendants of those mice didn't have the mutation, they still maintained the biochemical effect of staying skinny on a high-fat diet. So, mice with the blood sugar regulating mutations imparted the benefits of that mutation up to 4 generations without direct inheritance of the gene itself. This could potentially make genetic screening for disease a lot more complicated because they would have to take into account transgenerational gene influence. But this research is still early in its development. And our final story comes from the world of chemistry. A research team at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln is developing a process to convert chicken feathers into thermoplastics. Thermoplastics being things like nylon, polyethylene, polystyrene, etc. Now, current plastics are made mostly with hydrocarbons derived from oil and natural gas. So, being able to utilize the approximately 2 million tons of feathers produced each year that go to waste would make a lot of environmental sense. And the best part is, these new feather-based plastics may be biodegradable. That's all the stories we have for you today. If you're interested in seeing more stuff like this, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to rate, comment, share, and favorite to tell me what you thought of the show. Thanks for watching.